زي زي Hello, my friends, and welcome to the 9 p.m. Friday live stream. So it's been a while since I made a live stream, and I'm happy to say I'm back. But unfortunately, my old phone is dead, and I'm using not my old phone, my iPhone is dead, and I'm using my old phone. So give me a moment so I can load the chat and see what you are writing. Hello, oh hello, Mr. David. And hello guys, hello Mr. Fishboy, hello Mr. Thunder, Mr. Jonathan, hello my friends, and thank you for joining me in this live stream. Let me hear my voice first. Alright, my voice is working. Hello Mr. Vlad, welcome my friends. Hello Mr. Bodwin, thank you guys for joining me. You are always the first guys to join this live stream, and you are so awesome. So it's been a while since I made one, and let's see what we have here. So as you can see, we are in automation game. This is the of course the LCV3 version, as we already know. What marvelous machine are we making today? Well, my friend, so far I don't know yet, but let's see what we can come up with. So Mr. Air Force 96 says build a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS. Alright, that's cool. First stream of you for me. For Mr. To Feud Livery Man 95 boy. Yeah, hello my friend. Alright, so let's see what we can come up with. Mr. Giovanni. Alright, Mr. Giovanni, I'm gonna call you only Giovanni. Thank you my friend for joining us. So this is the LCV3 version. So far this version is pretty awesome. It's very stable, no rubbish crashing as you know, as it always happened before. A lot of the previous version was crashing like crazy. But I'm happy to say this version is extremely stable, and there are many mods actually. I've opened the list for the mods, and many mods are currently active. So let's see what we can use of those mods. So yes, if you are watching right now, look at those like many of those cars you are currently familiar with, like the Gladiator, the Zombie Cleaner, the Blue Devil, for example. What we also have here, the Myrna, the Proton, whatever. Many cars on this list that you are familiar with. So let's try and build something new and add to this list. And let's read some of the comments. I got an idea for a sports car that has the weight of a van, and a van that has the weight of a performance of a super sports car. Wow, that's mixed up. Build a 1970 sports hatchback. Okay, Mr. Chevy Build says hello from the US. Hello my friend. In class run or in class I know. Wow. Mr. DJ guy says love your videos. Thanks man, I appreciate your awesome support. Mr. Livery 95 says make an Alfa Romeo 155 V6 DTM replica. Well, if you have the specs, why not? Mr. Boudouin says Thunder what? Jonathan Petrie, I am. Wow, lots of crazy comments. So city run about maybe? Who knows? Let's see. So let's select a new model. I've seen lots of requests for classic cars like 70s, 60s, and so on. So let's start with something from the 70s. Here we go. This is 1970s. So these are all the available like bodies so far. Let's see. Are there any mods? No classic mods. Only original automation. Bodies only. So let's see some of the comments. Could you do a Toyota Supra competitor? I think I did. Mr. Fishboy, I think I did a Toyota Supra competitor. I think I did before. I don't know. I need to check my videos because I think I did. Mr. Nazbul Caliph Donald Ad whatever Trump says I like the idea of making a Supra competitor. I think I did, my friend. I'll need to check that. The Bizarro car, it does everything a good car does. What? Does the opposite. Sedan, make an off-roader van. 2019 BMW Supra competitor. Oh, you mean the new Supra? Yeah, I've seen pictures of that car. Looks cool actually, to be honest with you, but I don't know, many features, and yeah, it's like a BMW underneath. I don't know, BMW M3 underneath or M5, I don't know, but it looks like a BMW, to be honest with you. Doesn't feel like a Toyota, really, the new Supra, to be honest with you. I mean, I was excited for the I was really excited for the new Supra. You know, the legendary car is coming back, and that glorious, you know, design, futuristic. But when I saw the comments and the pictures, like it's a BMW underneath, I mean, man, it was like, it was, you know, a bad surprise, to be honest. Yeah, a bad moment. Let's see. So BMW Z4 line 6. Wow, many requests. Lotus Carlton competitor. Wow. So I don't know, what do you want to see, guys? Because some of the comments are like from build a 1970 1960s car, and some of you are like build modern cars. So yeah, I'm lost. Only has a ZF8 automatic trans, sadly. Oh, automatic gearbox. That's rubbish. I mean, can you imagine driving a Supra with an automatic? What's the point? Wow, that's rubbish actually. So how about thinking outside the box? All right, I like that. They are beginning 2019 Toyota Camry. Really bringing the 2019 Camry to Europe. It's everywhere here, Mr. The Feud Livery Man. It's everywhere. Toyota Camrys are like everywhere here in Riyadh and Saudi Arabia. Everyone loves them. You see many taxis, some cop cars even, and people, I mean, normal office workers, they love to buy those, you know, Camrys everywhere. Wow, 7.5 liter V8 Ford Escort Mark II. I mean, I love all those amazing requests, but some of them are not really, you know, I mean, I'm not a robot, but yeah, I like to do like all of them. 5-speed gearbox. I'm glad you convinced me to download the beta. I've been loving it so far. It's awesome. Yeah, Mr. Jonathan, it's awesome, really awesome. I'm having so much fun with it. I personally am from Canada. Well, hello from Canada. So it says here, wow, I'm lost with the comments. I'm from Donetsk. Wow, alright. So I thought I was born in Montreal, Oregon. Alright. I always loved when you guys like would tell me where you are from, and like saying hello from Canada, hello from Sweden, hello from the US, but I've never actually seen anyone from Middle East. Like no one ever like told me hello from, for example, from Egypt or something. I've never seen that. So like 99% of my audience are like from Europe, America. Some of them are like from South America also. Some of them are from Australia, which is really awesome. I mean, all my audience are from outside, which is absolutely crazy. Alright, so let's build something. I'm really excited, and I'm really happy that I made this live video, because lately I've been sad about losing my phone, my iPhone actually. And yeah, I'm really happy, I'm having fun, and I'm laughing. So look at these guys, look at that, look at this pickup. I don't know, this actually looks like a tiny or a pony car or something, because this is a fully on muscle, as you can see. And this is, I don't know, this is like a pony. I don't know, looks creepy a little bit, but not bad. Well, let's see some of the comments also. Maybe 1960s American luxury car. Well, that's cool also, but like what? Like Cadillac, you mean? Like Cadillacs? Alfa Romeo would be nice. Well, that's because 90% Middle East. In what? Alright, Mr. Thunder 501. I don't want to talk about, you know, the politics and so on. No, I want just keep it about cars, and you know, if you want to talk about countries, let's keep it normal. I don't like to talk about politics at all. Just, you know, cars, fun, memories. That's it. That's what we're here for. Alright. Make a Soviet car, Cadillac or Buick. Alright, so what do you think? Alright, so let's start with, let's build 3 cars. Let's build 3 cars. One which is like an American fat, comfortable Cadillac, heavy, big V8, low horsepower, so much torque, you know the type. And the second car, which is, I don't know, a lot of comments are like Soviet car. I don't know actually how to respond to that because I've never built a Soviet car. A 1965 muscle car. Well, my friend, I already did one, and I will show you that when we go to BeamNG.drive. I will show you that, Mr. Fishboy. When we go to BeamNG, I built an orange one which drives like crazy. Make an early 2000 muscle car. Oh, I love like what? Like the Pontiac, like a Pontiac GTO or something, or Firebird. I don't know what they call them. So let's see, Cadillac Coupe DeVille from 1973. Let's check the body. So the closest thing that I can think of for a fat American luxury car or Cadillac, which is this. This looks the type because it's like a land yacht, and I can fit a huge V8 in it, and luxurious. But this is convertible. A Fiat Coupe GT from 70s. I don't know. I mean, lots of crazy body types here. This is like a Nissan 240. I don't know. This is like that four-door, Alfa Romeo. This is like a Lada. This is like a GTO Pontiac. You can call this maybe half a Charger and GTO. I remember my time when my dad was getting tailgated. What? Where is it? Oh, where is that? What is that comment? Tailgated, he started to do 80 and 40s. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very American look-alike. This one. But it's convertible. I remember this to be a sedan. I don't know why automation developers made it a convertible. So let's start with this. I had flat head and superchargers. Well, Mr. the Geo Killer, if you want superchargers, you can do that in in BeamNG.drive. But yes, I wish to see blowers on top of V8s in automation game. Sounds good. That sounds good to me, sir. So, lots of crazy comments about car ideas, and I'm lost. So first of all, let's do this. Let's start with let's start with an American line, like American sedan. I remember I did one. Let me check something, because I remember that I did one. I promise you, I remember that I did one, and I'm really hoping that I can find it. Let's select the year, which is something like this, 2000, and let's see. I remember I built one. I remember that I built one in the past. Let's check if I have it. Let's see. Puncher. No. Yes, Puncher. This is a muscle car. The Puncher. This is a muscle car. Yeah. From 1970. We have this from the GT Challenge. No. 911s. I'm searching for something. Proton. No. This is no. El Caballo. No. Lazy Turbo Cat. No. No, because I remember I built it. But which one? I need to search for it. Let's search for it together. So we have the Monaco 66 Strike. Yes, so Mr. Fishboy, the muscle car you were asking about, this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is the Strike that I'm gonna show you in BeamNG.drive. It has the 453 Mopar in it. Let's see, Ringer. No, that's a classic off-roader. Valor, maybe. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one, my friends. It's called the Valor. I made it. I remember that. I remember that I did this before, which is the Valor. Yes. I remember this called. Look at this. It has a single overhead camshaft V8, luxury, low on power, rubbish in every way. Look at that. It has zero sportiness, which fits the lazy Cadillac cars. Zero sportiness. It's somehow drivable. It's very comfortable. It's very prestigious. It's very safe. It can do 7 or nearly 8 miles to the gallon. It's not really reliable, and look at the emissions through the roof. So it fits. It fits. Maybe make a Mark II. Mr. Fishboy, I would love to make a Mark II, but I'm afraid to open it because this is from the old version. This is from the old automation version. I'm afraid to double click on it and ruin it. I'm really afraid, because as you have seen, this body now became a convertible. So what do you think? Should I open it and risk it, or should I open it and risk it, or should I leave it in its own piece and just export the old file? What do you think, guys? Don't risk it. Yeah, so don't risk it. Alright, so we have this car. I have the file, don't worry, I have the car file outside somewhere. So I'm gonna put it in the beamng.drive folder when I move there. Alright, so we have our first car. So alright, so let's do like 5 cars. So what's the next option? Muscle car. Yes, we have a muscle car as I've showed you, which is the Strike, and also we have the Caballo, which is like an El Camino, you know, body type, which has a 385 cubic inch torquey beast in it. What else do you want, guys? What else do you want? So we have a muscle car, we have a lazy American beast, 2000 horsepower minivan. Well, Mr. Air Force, I did a 1000 horsepower, 1100 horsepower van before, but the new version of Automation Game doesn't allow big engines with all-wheel drive. So far, I've been struggling. I'm really struggling so far with, like, for example, the Gladiator 1000. You know that drift machine. The Gladiator 1000. I opened it to give it, an upgrade, but unfortunately, I couldn't fit the engine that I did for it before. The engine that came with it from the first time, I couldn't fit it. That's how the new Automation Game works, unfortunately. What cars would that be? Let's see, what we have here. This is 2019. Do you remember the milk van? Yeah, I can't open it. If I open it right now, the game will, I think, will crash, or maybe something will happen, because this is a modded crazy body. Yeah, so yep, now we cannot open it. So this is the Virage. What do you want to see, guys? Let's see. Let's build something and let's have fun. Alright, let's build something. Let's go to the... Alright, here we go. Let's build something and let's have fun. So these are the available car bodies. Ooh, what's that? This is blank here. I don't know what's this. Oh, look at that. We have empty spaces. Oh, I'm sorry. The camera was to the right like this. Now everything is working. Alright, so let's see some mods. So this is working now. Check this one out. This is the Koenigsegg body. Now it's working, which is a mod, as you can see. Another mod which is now working that I saw is a car from 1980s, I think. Yeah, here we go. 1970, here we go, 1975. This is also working, my friends. This is also working. If you want to download this mod, it's now working in the LCV3. Yeah, it's now working. So these are the only 2 mods for the bodies that currently work. Turbo diesel V8. Well, my friend, there is no diesel, unfortunately. 2005 Mustang, 4.6 liter V8. We can do that. We have, a Mustang-ish body style. What is it? Here we go. This is like a modern Mustang, as you can see, modern Mustang, or something close to it. So we can put a 4.6 liter V8 in it. So please do a Mitsubishi 3000 GT transverse all-wheel drive. Well, Mr. The Food Delivery Man, let me show you something, because I did something close to the 3000 GT. I promise you, something close to it, but has different headlights, but something close to it, which you will be seeing in beamng.drive. I promise you will see it. It's like it's called 10,000 GT, not 3000 GT. It has a 10,000 RPM engine in it. So yeah. Wow. So let's see. Again, new model. This is the 3rd new model. Alright, let's design something. So let's pick a body. Come on, guys. Sedan, 4-door sedan, or coupe. Come on, quick vote. 4-door sedan or coupe. Come on, guys, shoot it hard. So Mr. Joni Pika says, how can I download the mods in the game? Well, my friends, on Steam, the Steam Workshop. Just open your Steam Workshop and you can find everything. So station wagon, coupe, muscle car, coupe, sedan. Alright, so we have many coupes and also some sedans. Come on, shoot. Sedan, Mr. Marty, Smarty. 2 votes, won't count, my friend. Muscle, my Mr. Anti Z Gaming, we have muscle. Don't worry, you will be seeing that in BeamEngine.live. You will be seeing all the muscles over there. Classic 70s carbureted muscles. You will be seeing that. All right, so the obvious vote, as you can see, goes well, my friends, many sedans, many sedans. So let's start from the beginning. What kind of sedans? We have this, which looks like a BMW sedan. What do you think? Should we fit a V8 in it or something? Coupe. All right, let's do a compromise. So let's compromise and do both. Let's compromise and do both. Which pick a fat, long, two-door coupe. This is a wagon. This is a sedan. This is a coupe. So we can pick this. We can pick this, which is a long stretch coupe. Do a bit of two worlds, which is like coupe and four-door sedan. So the chassis. All right, my friends, inline 4 turbo diesel. My friend, there is no diesel here, unfortunately. I would love to do a diesel, but yeah, I mean, I would really love to do a diesel engine. I love diesels, like Cummins, Cat engines, Scania V8s. I'm dying to do those engines here, but unfortunately, no diesel. So the chassis, my friends, would you like to make like a realistic, grand coupe, your realistic chassis, realistic engine, or would you like to go, balls to the walls? Why they removed it? Well, there is no diesel from the beginning, my friend. There is no diesel from the beginning. Nissan Patrol V8. Meh, I would love that. But yeah, we are making a grand coupe. So let's see. Hello, Mr. Trains and Euro Beat. Hello, my friend. Alright, so grand coupe. Let's make a realistic one. Let's make a realistic one. So let's start with aluminium body, which is obvious. Monocoque chassis. Monocoque or semi-space frame. Now, semi-space frame is good on the track. I mean, it's really good on the track. It will make the chassis is stiff enough, and it's good around corners because it has the same technology from space frame. But monocoque is lighter, safer, and blah blah blah. Alright, so monocoque. People loves monocoque. Then alright, so monocoque. Then light advanced high strength steel, which is a very modern crazy technology. Front longitudinal engine placement, double wishbone, multi-link, very expensive and cool ideas. Semi-space, my friend, it's a grand coupe. Yeah, I really don't think grand coupes comes with semi-space frame. Right, my friends, don't worry, all your jokes are amazing. I'm having fun. I'm really having fun. So +1 quality, for the sake of it. So the engine, what do you think? A V12, a V10 maybe, or a V8? What do you think, guys? An inline 6, boxer 6 maybe, V16? It's all available. We can go crazy if you want to. Remember, the V12 is very smooth, and also the V16 is even smoother. So if you want to go smooth, when you want to put the coin on top of the engine and the coin will never move, or maybe a glass of water and the water will never. Alright, so people wants to go crazy. V8s, 1 liter V16. My friend, that's very tiny, really tiny. V8 ZMZ 53. What's that? I've heard the name ZMZ before. I don't know if this is a Soviet V8 or what. Let's see. 1 liter V12. No, it's not really. I don't know. It's not really impossible, but it's. I don't know. V8s are boring as yeah. Mustang V8. You mean a 5 liter, a 5.0? I already did a 5.0, I think. This battery is smooth. So let's try and fit something. So let's see the V16. Let's see. Can we fit a V16? What do you think? Can we fit a V16? Ooh, no. Oh, look at that. Now this is new. This. Look at that. Now this used to be here on top. Now it's in the middle. It's on. Wow, look at that. It's on the bottom. And so this is new, and this is also new. What's that? It says here, engine bay fill factor plus engine bay engineering time. Wow, so it will actually add engineering time when you want to overfill it. Because they want to, overthink the pipes and all this nonsense. Alright, so let's try and go you know, an acceptable size. Wow, no acceptable size at all, so we can only fit like, wow, a 2.1 liter. Now that's tiny. Now that's tiny. Tiny indeed. No, that's not gonna work. So let's go with a V10. How big we can go. So a V10, we can go with like a 3 liter V10, or maybe, let's see, a 3.5 liter. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Should we go with a V10, or should we go even smaller, like a V8? Or like a Boxer. A Boxer engine is also somehow smooth. So a Boxer engine, we can go like a 3.5 liter, yeah. So it can work. A V8, let's see, a V8, so we can fit, let's see, 4x4, no. Here we go, so we can fit like a 4.2 V8 or 4.5 with higher stroke, or a 4.5, we can fit a 5.0, we can fit a 5 liter if you want to. So as you can see, the game will not allow really huge size anymore. No, the game will not allow that. So yeah, we need to figure it out. So let's build, let's see, what about a V12? So V12 is also long, which as you can see, it can barely do 3 liter. Yes, a 3 liter V12. What do you think? A V12? A 3 liter V12, like, you know, the old times when Ferrari used to make those small V12s. So it says no. 2001 V8, do a Boxer 6. Wow, 5 cylinder. So let's test the 5 cylinder. So many requests goes for the 5 cylinder. So the fattest inline 5 is 1.9 liters. Yeah, 1.9 liters. If we push the stroke a little bit, we can go with a 2 liter. 1 liter V16. Well, I think it's impossible, because the smallest you can go is 1.7, or maybe, and if you decrease the variant stroke and more, maybe you can go 1 liter, but that's very tiny. Yeah, very tiny, my friend. So let's see, inline 6, how much we can push it. As you can see, the new version of Automation Game is very, very challenging when you want to build an engine, because you need to figure out what kind of capacity you want to use. So let's build an inline 5 turbo. Yeah, it seems very good, right? A 2 liter, or maybe a 2.1 liter, do you think? 2100. Why not make a huge 3-banger? A huge 3-banger, my friend. Let's see. Yep, that's it. This is 3-cylinder, right? This is inline 3, and the fattest one we can fit here is, as you can see, that's it. That's it, a 1.5 liter, or if you push the stroke higher, like a 2 liter, that's it. That's it, my friend. Yeah, I know there are lots of crazy ideas, my friend. Lots of crazy ideas, Mr. Andrew. Lots of crazy ideas, but I always like to show you. So as you can see, that's it, 2 liter. Nothing bigger than this. I mean, it can barely fit, as you can see, barely fit. So, yeah. I don't know so far. How about a V6? So a V6 can be like a 3.8 liter. And if you push the stroke higher, like a 4 liter V6. Twin turbo Boxer 4. Twin turbo Boxer 4. So a Boxer 4 can fit somehow, but not also huge. So we can fit like a 2.9 liter or a 3 liter in a Boxer 4. Yes, we can fit that. You know, barely. We can fit that barely. So alright, let's do something crazy, because you never ever see a boxer like a Grand Coupe. You never see that, right? So what do you think? Come on, guys, shoot a quick vote, please. Boxer 3 or Boxer 6. Sorry, Boxer 4 or Boxer 6. Come on. Shoot it hard. Boxer 4 or Boxer 6. Come on, 6 cylinders or 4 cylinders. You know, Boxer configuration. Come on, 6, 4, 6, 4. Come on, come on. Vote, 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 vote. So we have 4s, many 4s, and 2 6 so far. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 cylinders. Mr. Dutchy, there are no 5 cylinders for the Boxer. Wow, so many votes for 6. Alright, so let's go with 6 then. So let's go with 6. Look at that! So we can fit a big one. We can fit like a 4.5 liter. That's a massive one. But no, the stroke is too much high. Let's go with, you know, lower stroke so we can rev high. I want to rev this engine to the moon. So a 4 liter. Wow, that's big actually. A 4 liter Boxer 6. Alright, so aluminum silicon. Double overhead camshaft, 4 valves, let's see, aluminum silicon heads, VVL, you know, let's go balls to the walls, you know, high-tech, turbocharged beast. No, single overhead cam, my friend, is really like old technology, and we won't really get that, you know, good numbers. Double overhead camshaft is much crazy. Yeah, hashtag Porsche engine, indeed. It's the same specs as a 2014. Really? That's crazy. Alright, so let's start with 10.0 to 1. Let's start with 45 and go with 65 on the VVL. This is like a basic start. VVT, twin turbos, ball bearing. Select always, like, this is a quick tip, my friend. If you want to build it like an engine or a turbo engine, always go with, you know, go with fuel economy first. You know, this is the base map. Go with fuel economy. Shoot the AR ratio to the moon. Go with minimum turbine, leave the boost on its own, put like 600 horsepower intercooler and move on. That's like a basic turbo map. Single performance, let's say 98 octane fuel, 13.5 or maybe 13.2. Go with low ignition, 6,000 RPM, you know, basic start, basic map. We don't want to destroy the engine from the first start. High flow, reverse flow, straight through. Here we go. Here we go. Now, 12,000 RPM, my friend, the engine can only do 8,700 because, or 8,200 because the stroke is not really capable of 12,000 RPM. Mr. Trains and Eurobeat, the stroke is really high for a 12,000 RPM engine. And even if I make it 12,000 RPM, we will have tons of valve float. The power will not reach. It will never reach 12,000 RPM. Really, what's wrong with my mouse pointer? It's working because I'm watching the video on my phone also. Boy, no torque. Let's see. Let's push. No torque because it's only 8 psi, my friend. So let's tune the turbo. As you can see, put a bigger compressor. Won't really give this engine any favors. So let's see. Turbo kicks in at 2,800. Seems pretty enough. Alright, boost. Let's go with 12 psi of boost. Here we go. Ignition timing. What is valve float? My friend, valve float is when you are pushing the RPM really high and the engine won't give that horsepower at this high RPM. For example, if you have 12,000 RPM and the engine is like the horsepower is peaking at 7,000, you will have like 4,000 extra RPM or even more with no power. You are like losing power and destroying your engine. This is valve float, which is like, you know, waste RPM. You won't add extra horsepower. As you can see, the power right now is stopping or, you know, peaking at 7,300, and the RPM limit is, like, for example, it's 8,000. So we have like extra 700. This is 700, as you can see. This is like downhill. Yeah, this is rubbish. This is like you know, waste RPM. It's not really necessary. So since the power is peaking this low, you can drop the RPM a little bit. And yes, the springs won't handle it, or maybe the camshaft. It's not really it's not allowing the valves to open, you know, quick enough at 12,000 RPM, and the engine basically is losing power. Squeamish. Yeah, let's try and do that. So 13.0 seems good enough. Now the VVL profile. So in order to push your horsepower peak higher, you can go with a fatter camshaft, you know, a higher profile. But as you can see, sometimes a high cam profile won't give you the exact result. Sometimes you'll lose horsepower. So yeah, as you can see, like 97, yeah, 500 horsepower seems pretty enough. Let's adjust the cam profile, not the VVL, the cam profile, to make the curve smooth enough and torquey enough at low RPM, which seems good at 47 really. VTEC loading because it's a VVT, and VVL at the same time. So also you can push your RPM or your horsepower peak using also the ignition timing. You need to search for your favorite bit or your favorite point on the ignition timing, like this for example, 77, 7,800 RPM and 501 horsepower. So yeah, perfect. Now the exhaust. So what we have here is a 2.5 inch. Let's go with 3-inch exhaust diameter. As you can see, putting a fatter exhaust, it will give me more horsepower, but the horsepower peak has dropped, I mean, as you can see, hard 200 RPM less. So we need to fix that with a bigger compressor. As you can see, even a bigger one will give you a better result, but not always. So you need to find your perfect peak point, make it efficient, make it run good, and make it, you know, reliable as well. So a bigger intercooler, getting up to 600 horsepower, which is very exciting. I want to get 600 horsepower. Come on, daddy, want a 600 horsepower. Come on. Let's see. So more ignition won't give us any extra hope. So a little extra. Yeah, make it a VTEC. Yeah, of course the engine is getting all the VTEC it needs, yo. So 601 horsepower, but the turbo is kicking in so late, so we need to fix that. We need to fix that with a smaller turbine, a little smaller. No, that won't work. Alright, so we need to keep it like this. More boost, 600 horsepower on the dot. Let's drop the fuel efficiency a little, of the air-fuel ratio a little bit. Increase the turbo boost a little bit. Job done, 600 horsepower. And we are using all the available octane. That's what I love about making an engine. We are using all the octane and we are making 600 horsepower. Spot on the dot. Alright, who is ready to fire up this beast? And let's give it bypass valves, smaller exhaust diameter, 3.5 inch. Perfect. Who's ready to rumble? Alright. The engine is knocking. No, that's not a good sign. Drop the ignition a little bit. 606 horsepower. Nice. Here we go. 13. Drop the boost a little bit. 603. Perfect. Eco-friendly beast. So the engine is making 20.9. Alright, fire it up. As you can see, listen, it's quiet. It's nice. And look at the smoothness. That's what I want to see. Look at the smoothness. 80 points. So it's smooth, it's beautiful. I love it. All right, let's hit it off. Where is that engine? Come on, look at that. What's the RPM? 700 RPM. Wow, this thing is running really slow. Here we go. Engine multiplier was wrong, so it should be on 0. Alright, here we go. Now it's realistic. Yep, that's realistic. Now this is a realistic RPM. Here we go. 450 pound-feet of torque. Wow, I'm impressed really. What an engine. Perfect. So some of the comments are, let's see, after this engine make a knocking tin can with no power for a Soviet carriage. Really? I don't know. Let's see if we can do that. Hashtag Porsche power. Indeed, my friend. So I want different turbo sound. Well, my friend, the turbo sound, I mean, you can't really determine what the turbo sound, but you can like make your engine louder, for example, when you want to use like a race intake. So if you want to know how this engine sounds, like with no mufflers, no intake, we can do that. Alright, now we are running straight through muffler or straight through exhaust system with cat and no air filter. So this is it, my friend. Look at that beautiful carbon fiber intake. Alright, so let's fire it up. Now it's gonna be loud. Listen to that. Nice indeed, but no, we are going to put mufflers on it because this is a Grand Coupe, not a race car. Performance. Alright, so the engine is done. Let's shoot it into the car. Where's the Grand Coupe? Here we go. Seems big enough for Grand Coupe. Let's start with white so we can work on the fixtures and so on. Let's see, bumper, no. This is 2019, no one cares about bumpers. Make it a little longer. Bigger doors. No, make it like this. Here we go. Make it really stubby. What do you mean by stubby, my friend? I'm not really, what do you call, street language expert. Give it a triangular lights and call it stubmobile. Bigger trunk. Oh yes, bigger trunk. Let's see. Here we go. A little bigger. Wow, that's too long, I think, right? That's too long. Let's give it a shorter. Ooh, that's a really long car. I mean, the back seat on this thing will be huge. People will love to sit in it. So fixtures, as you can see, these are all the fixtures. Let's see, no mods whatsoever. That means the developers or the mod developers are not yet into this new update. Make it understeer all. Wow. No, my friend, this is not a race car challenge. Rear window closer, top profile. Do you think it's gonna be Let's see what we are going to make. So the grill, which is an important bit. So we have some modded grill, as you can see. So some mods are currently working. Vents, yes, we have some vents also modded. Cool. Scoops. Oh, we have some scoop. What are these? Really, what are these? Superchargers. Oh, so they are here. Can you imagine putting a supercharger on this? Yeah, not really perfect. What is this? Oh, it's a hood scoop. Alright, so we have those mods are working. Perfect. Wings, we have the wing it's working also. Perfect. Spoilers, not yet. Front lip, not yet. Fuel caps, not yet also. So not all the mods are currently working. Bumper bar, nothing. Aerial, nothing. Wheels, also nothing. Exhaust, still nothing. So not every So not every mod is working, but some of them are currently working. Very angry name and German. Think of it. Come on, think of it while I make this thing. So headlights. Let's make it angry. Let's give it some angry headlights. Here we go. Angry headlights all the way. Seems appropriate. I'm not really going into like extreme attention to details. No, because this is a live video. I don't want to make it 13 hours long designing a car. So let's try and, you know, make it as quickly as possible. No problems whatsoever. So no, this is black. No, let's give it back. Yeah, it seems good. I want to put the badge here because there is like a square here or something. Put the badge in. Seems very good. Here we go. Let's stick those together. Let's see. No, these are not really lining up correctly, so seems perfect. All right, here we go. The headlight, the grill is done. I mean, I'm not really gonna you know, go extremely crazy beeping. It's what? Mr. Steal Your Girl. Give it a 1999 tourist look. My friend, I apologize, but I don't know. I really don't know how it looks, because I only know the current tourist, you know, look, the modern one. I don't know about the classic one or the, what is this? What do you think? Is this looking good or not? Do you think this look good? What do you think, guys? You know, to make it quick, or you know, this is maybe for SUVs only. What do you think, guys? Really? Hello, Mr. Lucas. Welcome, my friend. All right, so let's put some lights on it, because yes, you can get them with lights, as you can see, fog lights. Let's see this. Here we go. Here we go, my friend. So it's here we go. Let's see. I want to put some lights on it. So white. Here we go. Perfect. Wow, seems angry enough. All right. So side mirrors, as you can see, side mirrors are done already. So let's see. Door handles. Let's choose those, you know, modern door handles all the way around. Here we go. I want to be quick. I don't want to take too long. Now let's put some vents here on the side. Make it European and angry at the same time. So this works perfectly always. Make it, you know, tiny like this. Switch it the other way around. Look at that. There we go. Here we go. No, it needs to be thinner, and here we go, like this. Seems perfect. No, needs to be tilted a little bit to the front. I apologize for taking too long. And let's put, like, I don't know what kind of badges we can put here on the side. Let's put like a crazy badge on the side. What do you think? A sorcerer, a king, a dragon, spider, bat, lion. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Lions, what is that? What are these? Mystical creatures. Snake, lion, stag. Look at that. Octopus or kraken? I always choose this. This is my favorite badge, like all the way. I always choose this, always on all my cars. I always put this. Look at that. This is like a Romanian or maybe what's that? What's that? Let's see. I don't know. Dragon Wagon Neinstein is the name I choose. Dragon Wagon. It's a name that I've chosen before. Look at that, three-headed wolf. Ooh, this actually seems very cool. So we have a Boxer 6 engine. Look at that. So we have a Boxer 6 engine. Alright, let's put this on the front. I like it. Oh, look at that. Now this is angry all the way. Oh, I love it. Look at that three-headed wolf, or maybe three-headed lion or something. Spot on. I love it. Indeed. Look at that. Wow, I'm really happy with the results. Alright, so tail lights. Come on, let's make it even angrier at the back, you know, scary. Well, for example, if someone is tailgating you, you want to make him scared, not give him a chance, you know. No, this is, look at that. This is sad. This is a sad car. This is an angry happy car. Alright, we need angry happy. Here we go, here we go. Angry, angry. Scaring the people that will tailgate you. Of course, you have 600 horsepower, so no one will tailgate you. You'll just floor it and fly off. So let's see. What we need also to put the rims. We need to choose something modern. Something beautiful. Come on, what are our choices? This, no, this is not. No, this is rubbish. Wow, many choices. I mean, making a car currently in automation game is really cool because you have tons of choices. Shorter bumper. You mean shorter rear bumper or front bumper? Steelies. Yeah, can you imagine putting these on it? Or these? I don't know. I really don't know. I love most of the rims, but I've never actually chosen these before, or these. Wow, so many choices. So many choices. What do you think? These are good? Good? What do you think? These good? Or rubbish? What do you think about those rims? What do you think, guys? Good? These rims? Or rubbish? Let's see. Yep, good. Good. Alright, so good. Let's see. Now the bumper, some people have suggested a shorter bumper. Yeah, actually this looks better. A shorter bumper, okay. Now let's put some fixtures back here, like a badge. And we need wipers. I always complain about wipers. Can you imagine if I forget them? People will eat my head. Alright, here we go. Where are the freaking wipers? Here we go. Wipers. It's a rainy season. We need to have wipers. Here we go. Can you imagine if I forget wipers? People will just kill me. I always disqualify cars without wipers. And yeah, doing a car without wipers, people will just shoot me. Here we go. Yeah, seems appropriate enough. Now let's put some window washers, which they are like bumper bars. There we go. Plastic black. Where are they? Okay, switch them the other way around. Job done. Here we go. So we have wipers, we have window washers, vents, side mirrors. Everything is done. Yes, we need a fuel filler cap. People needs to refuel. Unlike James May when he made a mistake on Top Gear, on the old Top Gear, when they made like the the camper cars, the car for the camping. Jeremy chose like a block of flats, Citroen, and Richard had this crazy idea with the Land Rover. When he wanted to build his own camp or something, and Mr. Slowly chose a Lotus with something like a shark, something on top of it. When he made a mistake and covered the fuel filler cap with a piece of wood. Oh, I remember that episode and I love it. It seems cool, right? What else did I forgot to put on it? Come on. An antenna. Yes, people love a shark antenna. Although it's you see this antenna usually on many like Hondas and so on, but it's not bad. Oh yes, exhaust. Oh, thank you, Mr. Trains. Exhaust. Since we have a twin exhaust, what happened? Since we have a twin exhaust system, here we go. Let's choose this. Twin exhaust. Now let's choose it like this. Put like, let's see, what should we put here? Here we go. This works nicely. Here we go. This works nicely indeed. Yep, I like it. Let's put a rear vent. Oh no, not a rear vent. Let's put side indicator. Side indicator. Here we go. This can work nicely. Here we go. Slide it in there. Job done. Perfect. Here we go. That's perfect. Let's see, what do we need back there? I apologize guys for taking so long with making this car, but you know, I'm trying as fast as I can to be as fast as possible, and I apologize if I'm not reading some of your comments, because yeah, it's taking a while actually to make this thing work. So yeah, let's see, bad or good? What do you think? Good idea. What do you think about this vent? What do you think about this vent, my friend? Do you think it's a bad idea or a cool idea? Let me show you. Is it a good idea back there, or is it a rubbish idea? Yeah, good enough, right? Let's see. Wow, ugly, really? Mr. Fishboy says ugly. So what do you think, guys? Remove it? Remove this? What do you think? Remove this? Alright. I think that's enough, right, my friend? Alright, let's put a sunroof, you know, as a final touch. Alright, my friend, a quick tip, if you want to put a sunroof, on your car, use this. Go to the vent section, choose this square vent, this one, go with this, right? Choose disable the mirror effect and make it large as possible, like make it realistic, make it look absolutely realistic, like this is realistic, right? And then this material here, the mesh material, go to it and select chrome, right? So in automation game, this looks rubbish. This looks really rubbish. It's a chrome, right? But in BeamNG.Drive, the chrome will turn into the same material or something very close to the window material in BeamNG.Drive. So it will appear like a real sunroof. This is like a quick tip for you when you're designing sunroofs in the future. Here we go. I think that's pretty enough, right? Well, in a perfect world, I would have chosen like I would have put like, you know, rear lines, for example, and like for example a line here, you know, to make it more, you know, elegant. Like use this same chromey effect. Look at those. What are these? Really, what are these? What are these really? No, they are not like this. So in a perfect world, I would have, you know, chosen more fixtures, more like more what do they call them? You know, badges. I would have written the car name on the car itself. But yeah. The vent. Wow. To be honest with you, the program that I use for the live stream, the chat that I was reading on my desktop computer, you know, on automation game itself, the chat has stopped. But now I'm reading all your chats on my stylish, old school Samsung Note 4, you know, my old phone. I'm reading your comments on it. 33% battery, so yeah, we still have some time. So I think it's ready, right? I think it's ready. 600 horsepower beast. Ooh, wow, let's see what we have here next. And let's see, badges not like. All right, so what's the name? Come on, let's come up with a cool name for this car. Come on, guys, what do you think? Let's come up with a cool name for it. Come on, shoot a cool name for it. Come on. We have 600 horsepower. Let's move on. We have a 600 horsepower beast. So what do you think a cool name should be for it? Yes, it's turbo. So the Cultiza, what? Das Chanel, to fuel, what? The Sonic doesn't really say, you know, Grand Coupe. It says like, you know, for a tiny hatchback, this Sonic. Gotta have 600 in the name. What? Britland Familia. What do you mean by that? Britland Familia. The GMW. BMW GMC. Luxurious. The SET44. Wow, amazing names. The Berlin 600T. Wow, I like that actually. Alright, so Mr. Train and Eurobit says what? Kavasar? Really? That's the name of it? Kavasar? Sport 3000 XR. Britland 600. Alright, so I like Britland and I like the Berlin 600T. Hunser. So, my friend, what do you think? Britland 600 or Berlin 600? Bestia Sport T. Mr. PLK, what's that? Mr. PLK, Simo. Alright, so what do you think, guys? Britland, vote please. Britland 600 or Berlin 600T? Britland 600, Berlin 600. Wow. Alright, I don't know. Put 3000 XR. Which one, Mr. Elhang? Which one means in Latin beast? Which one? Which one means beast? Because I like that. Which one? Just for the people. Combo it. Wow. So I don't know. I like the Britland, but this one seems German enough. So what do you think? I don't know. Berlin 600 GT or Britland Destroyer Sedan. Wow. Britland. Yeah, Britland seems enough. I think. You know. The Schwarz 60T GT. Good actually. 600T. Family. Britland B6 Turbo. Here we go. What do you think about this? This says Sport. What do you think? What do they call it? Grand Coupe. Yes, Grand Coupe. Here we go. All right, let's move on now. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Should we try rear-wheel drive, 600 horsepower rear-wheel drive, and crash around the tree, or should we go with all-wheel drive, drift it, and accelerate hard? What do you think? I promise you I will try to be careful with rear-wheel drive if you want rear-wheel drive, or if you want to go with crazy drifting, smoking tires, and you know, controllable all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, lol. Yes, wow. I want to do 400 kilometers per hour with 600 horsepower. No, that's impossible. All-wheel drive because winter, rear-wheel drive because, well, it's Germany, because they want to drift, but I don't know. Rear base all-wheel drive. No, that's useless, Mr. Thunder. I apologize, but that's useless. Putting all-wheel drive, you know, front and rear differential, and then put all the power to the rear. I mean, that's 4x4. No, my friend, because 4x4 will raise the engine. It will raise the engine. This is new in automation game. Let me show you. So this is all-wheel drive, right? Check this one out. So this is all-wheel drive in all of its glory. Look at that. The engine is flat. Look at that. The engine is completely flat. The gearbox is flat. Look at that. It's looking absolutely crazy. Although this is a transfer case for all-wheel drive, but yeah, who knows. So with all-wheel drive, look at that. The engine will be in a different position. Look at that. So the engine will be raised up. So that means the central gravity of the car will be rubbish. So Mr. YXP5 says, I want to play this game, but I have a problem when I launch it. Says, what? Acceleration failed or something like that. I just want to participate in your challenge. Well, my friend, Mr. Irfan YXP5, a suggestion which is you can delete, or you can back up or move your save files, your sandbox saves. You can move them to to a safer folder and try to relaunch your game without your save. Or you can go to your documents or to your C drive, to your own username, and then you go to the application application data, local, or maybe roaming, wherever, you will find the automation settings folder over there. You can also delete that or move that or whatever and try to run your game. Alright, so all-wheel drive, I think. All-wheel drive. What do you think? Manual gearbox, or dual clutch? What do you think, guys? Manual or dual clutch or automatic? Sequential is for race cars, so no. What do you think, guys? Dual clutch, dual clutch, dual clutch. Wow, many dual clutch, and two manual. 6-speed manual. Alright, so let's try first with manual. Let's try 6-speed manual for a start. So the estimated top speed is 354. Wow, what a beast! 354. That's the estimated top speed for a start. That's a good number. Electronic limited slip differential, and let's go 50-50 power distribution. You know, a start. Medium or sport? Let's go with medium compound tires. 18-inch rims seems appropriate. Let's go with alloy. Ventilated 2-piston, let's say 330, yeah, or maybe 340. Solid or ventilated, single piston, 300 seems good. Leave everything standard. Fully clad, 100. Let's see. Yes, 5 seats. Premium infotainment. This is a premium Grand Coupe. Remember that. Electronic variable power steering. Launch control. Yes, we have 600 horsepower. Standard safety equipment. Let's say progressive, semi-active, and semi-active. Here we go. Here we go. A GT car. Look at that. Grand Touring. Like out of the box. Grand Touring. And that's what I want to see. Grand Tour. Alright, that's good enough. Let's see. Look at that. Now the camber is different. It says 50. It used to be like 0.5 in the past. Oh, that's cool actually. So sport, normal. Or let's go with like a sporty camber. And let's see if we can actually make the suspension soft, a little bit soft and gooey, you know. We don't want to make it like a hardcore race car. No, we want some softy suspension too. Yeah, we want a soft suspension, and let's go with softer dampers. Not too soft, as you can see. We are still in the sport category, but we are trying to go, you know, a little softer. Yeah, go with a fat front sway bar. Not much. Oh no, let's go with 3000 rear sway bar. Good. Go with less negative camber on the rear tires. Let's go with 0. There you go, 0 seems cool. Tires 235. Yep, that's good enough. Here we go, taking some time. Oh, it's not stable, as you can see. This is not stable, as you can see, at high speed. We need to fix this. As you can see, the yellow line is shooting up, going down. That's not good. So we need to fix that. Let's apply some negative camber, make it a little understeery, a little bit. Alright, here we go. That should fix it. As you can see now, it's fixed. Now this is stable. The yellow line, because when you open your aerodynamics, this thing will tell you if your car is stable or not at high speed. So the yellow line goes up and then shoots down. That's perfect. Your car is stable. Get a new PC. I find it will be worth it. I has Acer ES14 Intel. Wow, Intel Celeron. Oh my friend. Well, what kind of graphics card do you have? It's Ein Sport Karate. I once did a 2.1 ton GT car and it scored 138 on GT. Yeah, my friend, don't worry about this. I don't care about the the total category or how much the people like it. No, don't worry, because I'm not designing a car for a challenge. I'm designing a car, you know, a quick one. So look at the wheel spin. This is so little wheel spin. So 3.5 seconds. Here we go. 3.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Oh yeah, yay! That's awesome. Let's see, what's the top speed on this thing? What's the top speed? 329. That's actually very good. The car weighs 1.8 tons and it can tow 2 tons. That's good actually. Yes, we have a ton of brake fade, we need to fix that, but look at that. It's good. Let's go with sport compound tires. Much more grippier, much more responsive. Yeah, much more safer. Yeah, 1.8 G. Here we go, here we go. Now let's fix the brake fadeness. I don't like brake fading, so let's go. Wow, maxed out brakes. Here we go. 350. 3 pistons, 4 pistons. Wow, 6 piston. The customers love a 6 piston. Now let's try and balance the brakes. Make the customers to love it even more. And to make it drivable. Wow, the weight distribution, the engine is really heavy at the front. But it's not bad. We are coming up to 50-50 brake distribution. There we go. So let's go with 67. 67 seems good. Make them big. They are big. I mean, look at the front discs are maxed out. Look at the front disc. This is a maxed out beast. Oh yeah, this thing will just grip hard and fly hard. So look at the G meter. We are pulling some real nice G. The roll angle is rubbish. Let's try and fix that. The roll angle is rubbish, so we need thicker sway bars. Not much. I don't want to make this thing heavy. We need, unfortunately, stiffer dampers. Let's see. No, 5.3 seems good. Let's lower it a little bit. 4.8. Let's see how it looks. Looks good enough. Alright, good enough indeed. 5 degrees of roll angle seems appropriate. Look at that. Now this thing is ready. Now let's see how much it will score. Let's see how much it will score on the official automation test track. 2 minutes 11. Wow, that's actually very good. I'm impressed. So let's try and go with dual clutch. 3.4 seconds. 3.4 seconds. Can we go 3.3? Yes, 3.3. Oh yeah, here we go. 3.3 seconds. That's what I want to see. 3.3 seconds from 0 to 100. 1.8 tons or 1.8 and a half. Wow, that's cool. 3.3 seconds from 0 to 100. Test it on the Nürburgring. So what's that? 75 million? What's that? What do you mean? I'm really happy with it. It can do 22 miles to the gallon. Look at those numbers. Whoa, look at those numbers. It's extremely drivable. People love to drive it. It's very sporty. It's comfortable. It's very prestigious. It's safe. It's somehow practical. It has good utility points. It's not really 100% reliable, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but 22 miles to the gallon. Emissions, not bad. I mean, it's not bad at all. And with zero margin, this thing costs 45 grand. Let's say with, wow, this is not increasing. Should I select the country? Here we go. Wow, this is not increasing. This is not moving. Nope, this is not moving. Wow, I would really love, my friend, if they can add interior. I mean, it will be absolutely crazy. It will be absolutely crazy. Like to design, or maybe my friend, you can choose your own steering wheel, maybe your own like a dashboard. Choose it like leather or Alcantara, or maybe plastic, cloth. Choose the seats, racing seats, rubbish seats, and like put massage fixtures, or maybe put like the TV screens, satellite, you know, GPS, navigation, all this nonsense, climate control, put like crazy things like, I don't know, some stuff from the 80s, from the 90s. Oh, that would be absolutely crazy. Alright, now let's choose the color, because white is not really, it's not screaming performance. Red, look at that color, look at that angry. Gray, orange, green, hot purple, yeah. What do you think? Which color should I go with? Something like classy BMW. Let's go with, let's try, where is this? Alright, this is the color. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's stay in the blue. Here we go, blue. Something, you know, elegant. Here we go. Flake, maxed out, shine, maxed out somehow. Yeah, seems elegant enough. Right? Seems elegant enough. I like it. Unfortunately, Mr. Fishboy, I don't know the M4 colors really, because you really don't see like too much M4s here. I mean, people don't buy BMWs here so much. The people like people here in Saudi Arabia, they love like Japanese cars, like Lexus, Toyotas. They love. Sometimes you see BMWs, but you see them in white, or maybe black, silver. Once I saw a red BMW. That's it. Yeah, those are all the BMWs, the BMW like colors here in Riyadh. People that people choose here. Also Porsches. You see lots of Porsches here. Black, white, gold. You know, desert gold. You see them also in. Once I saw one in dark blue also. So you know, not much really. Can you make a Lexus LS400 the Mark 1? Yeah, I know that car, and I've driven one. The IS400, yeah. Very nice wood interior inside it for no obvious reason. What's your ultimate dream car combination for automation? My ultimate dream car in automation is a car that is really nice and amazing to look at, like extreme attention to detail, with a very nice engine, not too much not too much powerful, not too little powerful. You know, and something in between, like 400 horsepower seems good enough. I prefer to shift the gears, you know, the gears myself. Looks good, drives good, good suspension, good numbers. That's what I want to see in an automation game. And sounds good. Sounds like a V8 or maybe a good inline 6. Yeah, I like inline 6 noises. They are very good. Alright, so let's export this. But first, let's where's the color? What do you think? Brake calipers. The brake calipers, should I keep them red, or should I give them the same blue, or steel? What do you think? Also the rims. What do you think? Black rims, like this, black rims, and blue calipers like this. Make them yellow. You mean those? You mean the brake calipers yellow? Black brake calipers. Black brake calipers? Brutal gray calipers. Here we go. This is brutal gray calipers, as you can see. Secondary rim color, make it chrome. Secondary color rim, here we go, make it chrome. Nice touch. Wow, nice touch indeed. I like it, nice touch. Chrome and black made a nice combination. Wow, nice one, Mr. Elhang. Nice one indeed. But the calipers, I would really love to, like, not yellow, maybe blue, the same color of the car, you know. Maybe. What do you think? Blue calipers. All right, so let's keep them like this. Seems good enough. Now let's export this thing. Beam Engine.drive. Look at that. Looks actually very cool. I cannot wait to drive it. Here we go. Now the car is in. Here we go, the car is in with all of its badges and crazy ideas. Now the next car, what do you think the next car should be? Now let's save this, get out. So we have 5 cars so far. We have the Valor, we have 2 muscle cars, and we have this, this, I don't know, German monster with a Boxer 6 engine. Can you make a 2000 Mustang 5? My friend, I don't have the Mustang body, but I can replicate the engine in a car. Race truck, the Lexus, I don't have also the body, my friend. Yeah, an 80s fleet car, something like a Dacia. Dacia, I don't know what people call it. Dacia actually, or Dacia, we call it back home in Syria, we call it Dacia. That's what we call it back home. Yeah, there are lots of Dacias back there. Can you make a Ferrari? Well, I don't know, we'll see about that. And actually a hot hatch. Let's see, my laptop has an i3 5005U with integrated HD graphics. Wow, and automation game works? Does it work? Trucko mode. There is a body for 2005 Mustang. Really? What is it? Where is it? I would love to see it. Volvo XC90 SUV or XC40. I love those cars, but I don't know if we can make, if we can make the same grille. A Lambo. I made a Lambo before, or something close to it, as you have seen it in the previous video. As you have seen the previous video, the drag racing video, yes, there is like a Lambo Diablo, something, Lambo Diablo-ish. Stop spamming Lucas. Who's Lucas? What's he doing? 1985 for Mustang. Really? 1985. Here we go. 1985. Where is the 1985? Here we go. This is 1985. Where is it? Which one of these is the Mustang 2000? This? You mean this? Doesn't say Mustang to me. And no, this is not a Mustang. This is like a Charger or Challenger, I think. What's happening? Come on, Mr. Lucas. Come on, guys. Calm down. Don't do anything crazy. Let's have fun, and we don't want any crazy ideas, right? Is that a Suzuki Vitara? Which one? Suzuki Vitara. This? Yeah, I think this is a Suzuki Vitara. I think. Yeah, a tiny SUV, as you can see. Yes, I think this is a Vitara. A 1971 Coupe GT car. Please make it. Which one? Which one, Mr. Two Feudal Livery Man 95? Minimum graphics with 1360 by 720 resolution on the. Oh, okay. So, Mr. Trains, I mean, the processor is good, but unfortunately no graphics card, and that can actually kill your gaming performance. But you can run some games on the integrated graphics. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Yeah, yesterday my sister actually came and she brought me her sister-in-law laptop, a Sony Vaio, an old one with an i5 and ATI graphics, not AMD, ATI graphics, and I was formatting the Windows because there are tons of viruses on it. Working on it all day yesterday, and I've tested actually automation game on it. I tested automation on a 1GB ATI graphics card. It's called 5650, and it's not bad. It's not bad actually. It can work. It's a little choppy, but it can work. So make the Vitara, please. I love those cars. Alright, I've never actually tried it, so let's try and make the Vitara. It's a crazy idea. I've never made those tiny SUVs because on this channel we always do like muscle cars, hypercars, supercars. We never do those, cheapy SUVs. Let's try and do a good one, because if the Vitara is a rubbish one, low horsepower engine. I mean, no horsepower engine. I mean, it's not really an off-road machine. It's a compact SUV. So let's try and make it good. Let's try and upgrade Let's try and upgrade let's try and upgrade, you know, the Vitara reputation. Upgrade it, give it a nice upgrade. Let's try and upgrade the Vitara, my friends. So since this is 2019, let's go with 2019. You know, let's push it a little higher. I play automation on laptop with an Intel Pentium 3rd gen and a GPU Intel HD with 4 GB of RAM. Nice, nice to smell, Mr. Elhang. A little classic, but yeah, it's nice. So partial aluminium, that means the body is made from steel and some panels are from aluminium. You know, make it cheap and cheerful and light at the same time. What do you think, the Vitara? Do you think the Vitara had a monocoque chassis or a ladder chassis? I don't know actually, because I've never looked at the specs for a Vitara. What do you think? Make it a VTAC. Alright, I'm gonna give it a VTAC. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive and I have about 800 used. Cool. And the question is, Mr. Train and Eurobeat, what are those 800 gigabytes? What are they? Movies, games, or a special folder called school project that weighs like 80 gigabytes? Oh my god. So yes, ladder perhaps, monocoque. Give it double wishbone. Single overhead cams 3 liter. Yeah, homework. Yeah, a folder called homework, which weighs like 70 gigs. Make it really loud. Mr. Thunder, we need to upgrade the Vitara reputation, not kill it. Mostly games and mods and for games and some other stuff. Yeah, other stuff. Alright, so let's continue. So let's say monocoque, you know, make it light. Let's keep it, you know, normal. Corrosion resisting steel, nothing special. Transverse, I think yes, the Vitara came with a transverse, not longitudinal. McPherson strut. Let's go semi-trailing arm, something cheap and cheerful, nothing special. Let's see. Let's go with corrosion resisting steel also. Let's go with just corrosion resisting steel, seems appropriate. Nobody looks up the Vitara specs. Of course, nobody. No one. Wishbone off-road. That's a monocoque. Yep. Vitara had a monocoque. That's good to know. Alright, that's good to know. Transverse V12. We'll see. We will see, Mr. Dutchy, if we can fit a fat V12 in it. So here we go, a V12. Nope. It's too long. It's too long for it. Where is it? Where is that fatty V12? Where is it? I can't see it. Where is the engine? Ah, here we go. Wow, I was worried for a moment. So yes, we can barely fit. Wow, a 2 liter V8. The V12, that's rubbish. No, I won't do that. Trust me, Wishbone. Alright, I trust you. But I'm not gonna really off-road it. I'm gonna use it also for the track, Mr. Which one says trust me? Yeah, Mr. Spicy Man. I'm not gonna use it also for the off-road. I'm gonna also use it for the track. So yeah, why not? Double wishbone, semi-trailing arm works good. Nice combination. Unibody means that the chassis and the body is one. Ooh, it's like monocoque. I like it. A V8. What do you think? A V8 Vitara? But no, unfortunately, it won't fit. It won't fit. Darn it. So an inline 4 we can fit. Wow, not really a good one. No, I'm not gonna go with transverse. Transverse is rubbish. Let's go with longitudinal. Longitudinal seems much better. Yep, longitudinal is much better. So the inline 4 we can fit like a 1.5 liter. Wow, that's rubbish actually. 1.6. Oof, I don't want to do that. Wow, this car is tiny. We can barely fit anything in it. So a V6. So we can fit a 3 liter V6. Yes, we can fit a 3 liter V6. Make it an i3. i3. We can also barely fit a 1.9 liter inline 3. Yeah. Stroker i4. Let's see. Yes, Stroker I4. Here we go. Massive stroke. No, not massive stroke. Let's see. Here we go. So a stroker in line 4, that means 2.1.5 liter. I like my flat plane V8. Can it fit? Can it fit in because 1.8? Yeah, I think so. Is there a Suzuki Swift body similar? I don't know. Suzuki Swift? No, I haven't seen one. But there are tons of hatchbacks bodies. So what do you think? A 2 liter? A stroker 1? A 2 liter inline 4? Or try something, you know, unusual? How about an inline 5? I want to fit an inline 5 in it. Come on. Give me a stroker inline 5. Here we go. Let's say no, we cannot fit a 1.5 liter, so a 1.4, or you can say 1.5. Make it have only 3,000 revs. I'm not really a fan of that, unfortunately, because this is not a diesel engine. Single cam 4 valves. I want a V8, to be honest with you. A Vitara V8. Yes, we can fit a nice V8 actually. Like a 3 liter V8. Yep, we can fit a 3 liter V8 easily. Or even bigger than 3 liter. But the fill, as you can see, the fill of the engine bay. So let's say 3.3 liter V8. Come on, 3.3 liter seems good, right? A 3.3 liter V8, do you think it works? Logic has left the room. Because a 3 liter V8, you see lots of McLaren these days, lots of McLaren, you know, they have like a 3.5 liter V8, 3.3, and something like this, you know, no more 5 liters and 7 liters V8s, only like in Chevrolet and Ford. But like in Europe, V8s are more compact and turbocharged usually. So what do you think? What do you think? Vitra. What do you mean by Vitra? 4-banger makes sense. Yes, 4-banger makes sense. Just scrap the Vitara. I don't know really. Wow, I'm lost. V10. No, V10 is rubbish. No, let's go with a V6. A V6 seems appropriate. You know, an upgrade over the inline 4, a 3 liter V6. 1 liter V10, man, no, that my friend, that's not really realistic. The Vitara has a 1.4 liter booster jet, the new one, European muscle. All right, let's go with a V6, a 3 liter V6, single overhead camshaft, 4 valves, aluminium also, VVL, cast internals, lower flow friction, you know, make it efficient. Let's see, 10.0 to 1. What do you think, turbo or naturally aspirated? What do you think, guys, turbo or naturally aspirated? What do you think? What do you think, guys, turbo or big turbo, lots of torque, natural, turbo, NA. Wow, lots of NA. Okay, so NA then. Let's see, let's be crazy and fast at the same time. Let's see, no, second muffler, 200 horsepower. Wow, that's lazy. Nope, I don't like it, so let's see. Alright, that's a good number, 7,500 RPM, okay. Here we go, that seems appropriate. Sporty, cam profile, nothing special. Here we go, 50, 70, that's good. Now since you are running naturally aspirated, let's go with tons of compression ratio. So 12.0 to 1 seems good. Here we go. You know, I don't want to make it a race car, but I want to make it good at the same time. So seems good. Oh, Titanium connecting rod, billet steel crankshaft, and the RPM is still not enough. Yep, let's go like this. Nope, too expensive. So titanium, okay, so titanium in a Vitara. Alright my friends, titanium in a Vitara, that's something new. Tubular headers. I want to go with like 240 horsepower engine. Here we go, 240 horsepower. 200 and coming up to 250. No, normal decent number, nothing special. You know, it's still a Vitara, it's not a Ferrari, so 250 horsepower seems good, right? Long tubular headers, 260 horsepower. Yeah, let's go with tubular, normal tubular, seems good. Listen to that. Let's go performance. Much better this way. Straight through. Engine is knocking. Here we go. Listen to that. This thing screams hard. I mean, I really like a turbo, but it barely fits. Look at that. Look at the fill factor, 113%. I mean, this is actually filling up pretty hard, really, inside the engine bay. I mean, really big for the engine bay. So let's see how that actually perform. Baffles are rubbish. I don't like baffles. Baffles will restrict air. Yeah, it will restrict air. Who uses baffles? Straight through will keep the engine somehow quiet and crazy, but it will also allow super amount of air to exit. Alright, let's shove it in. Here we go. This is the boxy body. It really looks like a Vitara. Wow. Econo box. Let's see. Seems good. Smaller bumper. Why these bumpers are so fat? Yep, not bad indeed. Now after this we need to test the cars because I don't want to stay up like all night. After this let's test the cars in BeamNG plus other crazy cars. Where is the car itself? Here we go. White as usual, so we can put the fixtures on. Let's see, what do you think? Modern? Is this a K car or what? A K car with a 3-liter V6. Can you imagine that? So what do you think, modern or classic? I mean classic, or you know, not really classic. You know those boxy lights from the era. Nothing special. Classic, or lots of people are voting classic. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Nothing special. I'm not gonna do like a crazy looking beast. No, I hate this headlight. I hate this grill. Many people use it. No, I don't want to make the same mistake. So let's try something. I want to give it something cool, but not really. Not that much details here. Look at that. Not chromy, of course. I'm gonna put it in plastic because these cars came with plastic grills, not chromy grills. This seems appropriate. Plastic, here we go. Black plastic. Black. Not bad. The edges black also. That's actually not that bad. Hmm, I'm impressed. It's yeah, ugly, I know. It looks ugly, but I'm impressed, really. Make the headlights on 2 so they don't interfere with the grill. What do you mean on 2? No, I prefer modern. I prefer modern, really. To hell with these. So let's go modern, really. Let's see. Boxy, angry. Let's try something modern. What about these? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Proceed? Proceed with these or shoot them off? What do you think? Proceed or shoot them off? Hey, look. That doesn't fit at all. Yeah. I mean, boxy lights, they work. Boxy lights, they do work. Wow, look at that ugliness. Well, the Vitara is gonna be really difficult to make. Let's see. I mean, yes, it's a boxy car, but it doesn't really say what kind of style to choose from. No. Vomit indicating, yeah. Well, to be honest, yes. To be honest with you, yes. Vomit indicated. Look at that angry samurai. Have any one of you saw the Family Guy? There was like an episode where Peter Griffin made like an ad for the Suzuki Samurai. I don't know. Let's make it as quickly as possible with as rubbishness as possible. Let's see. We can make the headlights like this. No, ugly. Damn, this thing is ugly. Wow, I've never actually struggled with cars like this. Damn you, Vitara, you are ugly. Wow. Now it is, yeah, it's a Sims 2 car. Sims 2 car. Who actually played The Sims? Come on, let's talk about some. Let's open a topic. Come on, guys. Whoever, did you ever play The Sims before? Have you ever played The Sims before? Have you ever played it? Or do you know actually what The Sims is? Two single circular on top of each other. What do you mean two circular? The headlights? Wow, ugliness. Never. Yes, by Mr. Eric, cool. But I know what's it about. Yeah, it's about creating a family, blah blah blah, making them go to work, upgrade them, make them uglier, die, have kids, you know, the usual rubbish. But you know, lots of my family members love that thing. Looks Chinese Chinese made. I understand why. I understand why indeed. Oh man, this thing is gonna kill me. So come on, I'm gonna just shoot the barrel. I'm gonna just shoot the barrel here. No. So come on, let's open a topic. What are your favorite games? Come on, let's talk about your favorite game. It's about living life of a hobo and ruining people's life. Great game. Yep. That's what it is, my friend. That's what it is. What's that? Grill. Ugliness. Wow, if you want to see struggle, really, it's a struggle with this thing. Let's change the headlights again. I'm not really impressed with those headlights. What about these? Sleepy headlights. Yep. Sleepy enough to call it a samurai. Ugly, practical, appropriate. Yep. I know it's ugly. I'm gonna probably destroy it and delete it when I finish with it. So since this is a samurai, let's see if we can find something that is actually samurai-ish or samurai related. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite. Yeah. Have you ever guys played a game on your PlayStation 2? For example, it's called Black. Have you ever played it? Black. It's like a shooting game. Have you ever played it? It's actually awesome. It was one of my first ever games on PlayStation 2. Have you ever played it, Black? Doom is the best game to play after a stressful day. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I've played actually Doom 3. Doom, you know, the PC version, which with the Vulcan technology. Wow, what badges? What is that? I don't know what's that, but it has a sword in it. Snake. What is that? Phoenix. Stag. An ugly man with one eye and beard. Snake woman. Lion. Someone with pipes. Kraken. Okay, so Kraken seems appropriate. Kraken. Now let's give it some fog lights, because it's a car from the olden days. These seems appropriate, but I know these are indicators. Let's see, now we need indicators here. So these are, what are these now? These are yes, this is the glass itself. Okay, that we need some indicators inside them. So we have indicators on the inside. Now these should be fog lights. These should be white. Okay, fog lights. 2019. It's not from the old. No. 2019 is the production year. You know, this is like, you know, this is like a rerun, or not a facelift. No, it's like a rerun or an upgraded version of the of a 1990s samurai or something. Suzuki. This is not a Suzuki, but you know, something close to it. You know, this is not. I know that 2019 is not the olden days. We are still in January. Not bad. Now wipers. Come on, let's talk about old games. So, of course, on the previous live stream, we have talked about like Need for Speed, and I know, and I truly know that like 99% of you played Need for Speed. No one ever skipped Need for Speed. It's like the most important games of anyone's childhood, right? I'm sure like lots of you guys played Need for Speed. It's very obvious, right? I would change those headlights into those from the first row. That looks tight. Here we go. First row. You mean those? Those on the right, or this one, the sleepy one? The original Need for Speed. I've played the original Need for Speed. You know, when I grew up. Not when I was a child. Not when I was younger. The third. What do you mean? This? What third? Third from the left, or third from the right? Come on, Mr. Elhan. Come on, people are getting sleepy. Name it expired. Wow, I like it. Third from the left. You mean this, the sleepy one? All right. Let's see how they look. I'm gonna shoot you if they look ugly. The boxy one. I mean, no. This looks like now. This looks like a sleepy panda. And this looks even. Ooh. This looks ugly. This looks ugly and angry at the same time. It's like an angry woman. Look at that. Angry woman waiting for her nails to dry after a long day. No. Wow. No. Let's get back to those, and Mitsubishi Galant. Which one? Wow. These. No, these won't fit. Let's get back to those ugly ones. Yeah, I know it's not really perfect, but who cares? It's a car from the olden days, so yeah. Black seems cool. Also black here, but let's shove them together like this, like a single piece. Alright, not bad. Yeah, it's disgusting dog vomit. Yeah, this is ridiculous, I know. This is like a hilarious test. I don't care about this car at all. Oof, we're wasting time here, so let's put some ugly side mirrors on it. Yeah, really ugly side mirrors, no one cares. It's ugly, it's gotta be cheap. It needs to be cheap, actually. It needs to be cheap. It's so terrible, I love it. Yeah. You know those door handles from the olden days? Yep. With keyholes in them. Yeah, let's see. Boxy fuel filler cap. Seems appropriate. We need boxy taillights. We need boxy taillights. It's a boxy car, so we need some boxy taillights. These fit the profile just fine. Just fine, you know. Quick, reliable, good. Now we need a spare wheel. And yeah, we need a spare wheel. How big are those fat tires? Let's see, how big are they? Yeah, seems big enough, right? Let's see, you know, eyeballing them. Single. Yep. Let's see. Perfect. Now the license plate should be on the right, like this. We need to have the badge, which is, yes, where's the snake? Ah, the Kraken. Yes, the Kraken. Since I mean, I would love to put the badge on the tire in the middle, but it won't work. So I'm gonna put it down there. This one is a little bit to the top. Put the wiper here. I apologize about the waiting for the front grille. That was a complete disaster, but it's working. Here we go. Now we need some details because it's very bland back there. It's very bland and boring. So let's give it, yeah, roof rails, or I don't know what they call them. Roof rails, I think. Really, what do they call these? Roof rails? What do they call these? Roof rails or what? I always mix up the name, roof rails or roof, or, you know, luggage rods or something. Luggage racks, roof racks. Okay, roof racks. Cool. Okay, thanks guys. So of course we have a V6, but we have twin exhausts, so we need to put twin exhausts. And we need some, I don't know, we need to put some, yeah, because as we all know, off-road cars usually comes with like off-road badges on the side, like terrains, for example. So let's see if we can put like some terrain, you know, vinyls on the car, on the door maybe. You know, cars from the 90s usually comes with like, you know, off-road bits. Look at that, look at me, I'm an off-road vehicle, you know, these cars. Like for example, some Toyota pickups here in Saudi Arabia, for example, they come with on the side with like a stripe or a vinyl with, you know, it looks like orange, blue, something. I don't know, it looks weird. No, I don't like it here. Let's put it back there. Usually safari cars or off-road cars, as they call them, yeah, they are here in the back. Those, yeah, and 4x4. 4x4 usually it's in black, whereas 4x4. Here we go, it's like this. Tilt it. Yep, like that. You know those 90s 4x4 rubbish cars? Yes. No, we don't have to mirror it. Fuji Mountain. Really? Is this a Fuji Mountain vinyl? Really? That would be awesome, actually. I like Fuji Mountain. Four by four mountain. Yeah, let's put some indicators on the side to make it legal. Lots of countries require some side indicators. Also back there. I don't know, but for legal reasons. Now here I don't know what do I have to put. Here I don't know what I have to put because it's boring this way. Let's see. Yep. Seems good enough like this. Alright, this is shaping up well. Let's put a 4x4 badge. Let's put a 4x4 badge. I mean, I really don't care, but you know, to make it more realistic, to be honest with you, let's put like a vent down there. Single one, like that. Nope, that's ugly. Alright, here we go. Alright, seems good enough, right? Letters that spell the name. What's the name? Wonton Chill 4x4 utility. That's a long name. So, Winton 4x4. So let's delete this. Letters that spell the name. Alright. Ironman. Wow. Name it the Wonton Chill. Suzuki Ninja. Well, it's a ninja car, but remember we also have the Kraken or the octopus. This is an octopus, right? So we need to integrate the octopus and, you know, or the Kraken with the name, with the samurai or ninja. What do you think, guys? Come on. Like imagine if we are like a car company, all of us are like working for a car company, and the executive, you know, CEO or something came to us, say, come on, let's design a car. Kuroma is from Grand Theft Auto, my friend. Name it the Iron Man. What's that, the Iron Man? What does that mean? I like the Suzuki Pirate. Well, I like it actually because the whole idea. How do you say octopus in Chinese? I don't know. Dr. Octopus. Spider-Man reference. I like it. How about a samurai? Squid in Japanese. What? How about the samurai Aika? Aika means squid in Japanese, I think. Alright, let's name it, I don't know, Japanese, not Chinese. Anything, my friend. Japanese, Chinese, who cares? I mean, the car is not gonna drive like a sports car, so definitely not gonna be a great car. Also, what about painting the bumper black? Really? What about painting the bumpers black? Will it make it cooler or rubbish? What about painting it black? Alright, so we need those fixtures should have black, you know, black sides. Also the license plate. Also this needs to be black or plastic, not black, plastic, yeah. Alright, that's actually not bad. Not that bad actually, huh? Yeah. Oh, we forgot about the window washers. These are important. People wants to wash their windows. When are we gonna drive those cars? Wow. Here we go. Seems appropriate. Wonton Taco Chill. What's that? 4x4. Karksu, because Kraken plus Uso means Kuso. Krakuso. Why not? Alright. Why not Krakuso? Alright, don't worry, I'm gonna change the rims. So, alright, let me pause the chat on it. Krakuso. Okay. It's gonna take a while, but here we go. I'm not gonna even make the letters smaller or bigger. But who knows? I don't like. Sometimes I listen to automation music. They are cool, but this one that I'm listening to right now, it's not really best one. Crack. I mean, the word crack alone, it's not really appropriate, but when you add the uso at the end of it, then it becomes something different. Where's the K? Am I blind? Oh, here we go. Crack. Crack. What is that? Uso. Then we need an S. Wow, the previous car, that Grand Coupe, we haven't named it. We did not name it, and we are naming this 4x4 crap box Uso, which is in U. I think we need a U. Alright, not bad. The U is a little bit down. Let's raise it up a little bit. The S is also the same. Yep, Krakuso. Yeah, it's rubbish, I know, but we need to drive it. We need to test it. Let's see what else we can paint. Now the rims. What do you think? This looks appropriate, right? 90s. The sport car should be named Das Automobil Mark 1. Alright. Trim goes black. Let's see. Trim goes black. Where's the trim? All trim. It's already plastic. Or, you know, black. It's already plastic. I'm wondering if I can paint this bit here black. So let's see. Bumpers done. Secondary body. Which one is this? Ooh, look at that. Now that's what I call an off-roader. Plastic all around. I like it. Feels better. Indeed. Now it looks like a true off-roader. Yep. Alright, so now let's finish this thing. Anything else we have forgotten to do? Yes. An antenna. Off-road cars need an antenna. On the bonnet, do you think? On the hood? No, not like this. On the hood, do you think? No, that's rubbish. Japanese cars usually they put like a tiny one. Side steps. Are there any side steps? I don't think there are some side steps, and this is not really a super off-roader. You really don't need side steps. Not really super high. Double on the hood, yeah. You can imagine that. Yeah, that's good. Let's just skip it. Secondary color for rim is plastic. Yeah, you want the rims to shear off. Plastic rims. Secondary. Let's see. Secondary. Yeah, this is the secondary. The hub or something. What do they call this in the middle? Yep, this is the one. Chromey, plastic. Yep, not bad. The car has open option where you can put bull bars on. In the previous automation game, I used to have, bull bars or push bars, whatever they call them. Yep. What is this? Is this the? This is the what they call the tow? What they call this? The tow hook. Yes, the tow hook. We need a tow hook, right? Alright, we need a tow hook, I think. Yeah, but I think it will hit the tire, right? So let's move the spare tire a little bit to the left. A little bit more. Yep. We need to tow something, right? We need to tow something with it. Mud flaps. Mud flaps. Now this is a bit that I really don't know how to put. I've seen some cars with mud flaps in the past, but I don't know how to use those. I really don't know how to put mud flaps on. Oh, for a moment it was possible, so let's see. Where are those mud flaps? Oh my god, what did I remove? I need to be careful with removing stuff. I really don't know how to put mud flaps on. Come on. Ah, here we go. No, it's not really positioned well. Come on. Man, the controls of automation games sometimes gets on your nerves. Here we go. What's that? Do you think they will work? Do you think they will work or not? I think they will shear off. Yeah, skip the mud flaps. They look rubbish actually. So let's move on. Let's move on indeed. Now, of course, it should be a 4x4. That's very obvious. Look at the massive front diff. That's manual, 5 speed. Look at the estimated top speed, 261 kilometers per hour. Wow. 50-50. Let's select manual locker, radial, hard long life for the road and for the off-road. 210 front and rear, 15-inch smaller tires. Yep. The rear should have a little offset into them. That's very cool. Safety none. Can you imagine safety none? Solid. Now let's see, ventilated 2-piston, 275 or maybe more. Solid single piston, 265 or 250, 260, something like this. Let's see, off-road skid tray. 4 seats. Do you think 4 seats? Drums? No, I don't want to. I don't want the brakes to fade, my friend. Limited slip diff. Also not a great option for a Vitara. This thing should be cheap. 6 seats. No, I don't know. 6 seats is too much. Make it a hauler. Standard basic infotainment system. Variable hydraulic. Traction control ABS, basic safety equipment, progressive, twin tube, passive, and here we go. Now remove these. We have a pony car, a budget pony. Normal, sport, utility, off-road. Oof. Off-road, budget, off-road. Here we go. We are focusing on those two. So let's try and give it like thicker front sway bars, thinner rear sway bars. Off-road sway bars. We need off-road sway bars. Yep, that seems good. No, it actually loves corners. Look at the sportiness. It's good. Let's put some like tough springs on it. Tough dampers. Not to make it corner well, no. Look at the roll angle, 12 degrees. Look at the ride height. Yeah, leave it on max. Thick front sway bar, thick rear sway bar also. You know, to make it the roll angle a little bit less crazy. Nice indeed. So let's see the front brakes. Well, look at the brake fadeness. No, not much actually. 58 is good. Now let's see brake balance. I don't care about off-road. I'm just tuning the brake balance to be, you know, street friendly. Now let's see 0 to 100 in 6 seconds. That's actually very good. 6.1. No, 6.1 only. Yeah, let's do that like this. 6 ratios is much better. Much better. Oh, 5.9. Here we go. 5.9 seconds. 5.9 seconds from 0 to 100. That's absolutely good. Hello, Mr. Patty. Hello, Mr. Matty Patty 303. Forget speed. Yes, I forgot speed. Look, we have a little overdrive. Not much overdrive, a little bit. Hmm, yeah, a little bit more. Alright, seems very good, right? This thing cost only $15,000. 15,000 on 0% margin. Well, it seems very appropriate too. So let's see on the track. 2 minute 31.32. Not bad indeed. Let's see, this thing is drivable, it's somehow sporty, it's somehow comfortable, it's not as prestigious, safe, very practical, has good utility points, good off-road points, it's reliable, it can do 23.8 mpg. Not bad, I'm impressed. Alright, so let's export this one also, and then let's go to BeamEngine.drive. What's the name of this thing again? I forgot. What's the name of this? Okay, yes, the Krakuso. The Krakuso. Let's name it first. Krakuso. Here we go. V6. V6 tiny off-roader. This is what? Crusoe V6 off-road, and then normal. Save it. Here we go, and now export it. Look at that, it actually doesn't look that bad. At first everyone hated this thing, but now seems cool, right? Krakuso, what? Bishma. Not bad actually. Alright, so let's move on to BeamEngine.drive, but first you need, guys, if you don't mind, waiting for me a little bit so I can export the Valor, the Valor, that American luxury land yacht, because I can't export it from the automation game because this is the LCV3 open beta. I can't export it to BeamNG without breaking it. So if you don't mind waiting for me a little bit, just a little bit, while I search it on my Windows and then put it in BeamNG.drive. Just wait a little bit, just a tiny little bit, okay? While I move it, and then I will fire up BeamNG.drive, and then I will. Guys, what the Valor, is it because I found one, it's called Valor, uh, Valor Motors whatever Pandora. uh, this is which one? This is the Valor, this is my own one. I don't know, this is Valor V8, not Pandora. I don't know, I'm afraid to push this button. Because I know it will break. So wow. Believe it. Believe it or not, my friends, I didn't find it. I did not find the Velour V8. That's very, very unfortunate. So I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna open it. But before I open it, let me do this. Let me do export for sharing. Here we go. Now this way I already backed it up. Now I'm gonna risk it and open it. Come on guys, crossing fingers with me. Oh my god, I'm gonna open it. Oh god. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. Oh my god, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Okay, it's here. It's missing some fixtures. Yeah, like this line for example, it's not really appropriate. Yep. Somehow it's still appropriate. Let's see. The side's still the same. The rear is still the same. Alright, but now it's more appropriate because it's rear-wheel drive. So the engine is now, as you can see, it's a carbureted engine. The engine is now connected. Yep, connected, and we have side exhaust. As you can see, side dual exhausts. You know, side dual exhaust action. Let's see, everything is still the same. Velour. Now let's make the bumpers chromey again. Here we go, chromey bumpers. Job done. Here we go, the Velour is ready and updated. And updated to 2019. So 9.5 seconds, as you can see, this thing is just... I mean, I want all the speed. I want all the speed. Look at that. Even with this much, you know, gearing and so on, it's still 10.2%, 9.5, 9.4 seconds. So it's a handful car. It's a handful beast. Can it sail? I don't know, maybe. It has an open differential, 2 gears only, 2 ratios. So that should be crazy to watch. As you can see, this thing loves to corner, I think, ish. Look at the luxury, 156 points. I mean, they love it in 1956. They could die for it. It has drums. Yep, drums. As you can see, front and rear, pad type, extremely racing friendly. Let's see what we have here. Now let's drop this. We don't need that much cooling airflow. Luxury interior, 5 seats, okay, advanced 50s. We have hydraulic power steering. Now this is wrong here. No, we need to make it safe. Let's see, is it safe? It's actually super safe. No, it's super safe. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go the other way because it's super safe. Look at that, 0.1 points for sportiness. So it's a little sporty. 300 horsepower. Remember, my friend, this thing has a 300 horsepower, 6-liter V8 engine, single overhead camshaft, 32 valves, 2-barrel carburetor, 4,800 RPM. So it's a massive engine in it. It's not really a slouch. Single wiper, as you can see. So let's export it. Export to beamengine.drive. Here we go. It's ready. It's ready. It's happening, my friend. The Velour is upgraded and ready. Export. It's too high up. Lower it like a boat. I mean, yes, it's a little bit too high, but to make it drivable. My friend. Which one? B1, B2, or B3? What do you talk about? What was they trying to do with the Velour Motors Pandora? The Velour Motors Pandora? I didn't do anything with it. I was searching for this Velour, for this V8, my friend, for the V8 Velour, and your car name came up, the Velour Pandora. It's an American, not supposed to what? As you can see, people will hate it, so I can drop it. Alright, so actually they will love it. Wow, actually they are loving it. So in the previous automation version, they actually hated this thing when I lowered it, but now apparently they love it. So they love their cars slammed right now. I think 201. All right, that seems appropriate. Wow, 201. Okay, let's export it again. Now it's lowered now. This thing is more lowered. Yes, it's more lower now, so this thing should corner a little harder. Be drivable. What do you say about the V4 engine? The V4 engines, well, like the Lancia Fulvia, I think I've seen it on Top Gear. Yes, I want that. I want to see a V4 engine, indeed. Could you make the Maybach in the next stream? Well, my friend, Maybach will require some crazy mods if they are available. If not, inline 7, I'd prefer inline 8, my friend. I prefer the inline 8, straight 8. Oof, that would be awesome. Alright, so let's move on to BeamNG.drive and test those crazy cars over there. Alright, it's launching, but it's still black screen. I don't know why BeamNG.drive it's taking so long to launch. Who knows what's happening? Come on, BeamNG. That's rubbish. Let me shut it down and open it. Alright, my friends, here we go. We are back on track. BeamNG was refusing to launch, but now it's working. Let me adjust the resolution, for the program to work properly, because with live stream playing on 4K, it's not really appropriate. Alright, 1920 by 180 seems appropriate. Alright, so let's go to freedom. Let's go to which map? Which map do you think? Which map? Top Gear Test Track? Top Gear Test Track, my friends. Automation Test Track. Italy, it's so little, it's so tiny. How can we test like the velour and those things? How can we test the velour and maxing out those? We'll be crashing all the way. Alright. Because remember, we have Top Gear. It's the biggest vanilla map. Yeah, I know, but it's still has some tiny roads and jumps and so on. Not really appropriate to test new cars. Let's go to Top Gear Test Track and then maybe move on to Italy after when we actually learn how to drive those cars. Top Gear. Small Island, USA. Alright, so this is the Top Gear Test Track, as you can see, with all of its glory. Some awesome guy made it, which is really awesome. Let's see now. Those are the cars that currently I have them on my BeamNG.drive, as you can see. lots of people asked me for the some muscle cars. So the muscle cars that I have right now that I want to show you is an upgraded version of the classic modern concept. Also the Death Stalker, the old Death Stalker. Also we have the Dragon Wagon. We have also the, what is this one? Yes, we have the Strike 453 and the El Caballo. All these are like muscly beasts. And this, of course, we have the Westlander, which is a supercharged monster. Let's see, we have this also, the Tiala Racer, which grips like super glue, and the Valor, of course. We have the Roomba V8, which is of course the prize for the Super Minivan Challenge. This is the Proton with 302 cubic inch Ford Mustang Boss V8 in it. This is the supercharged JXV, the Gladiator 800, Gladiator 1000, the Spitfire V8 Rally Machine, Ford F-150, supercharged and turbocharged. So we have a big collection. And you have, of course, the Aurora B12, which is a car that I love. We have the Crown Base. And this, someone asked me for the 3000 GT, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT, which is a legendary Japanese, car by Mitsubishi. So this is the 10,000 GT. That's the name of it, 10,000 GT, right? This thing can rev to 10,500. Look at this thing. Looks absolutely crazy, right? Right? Looks absolutely crazy. It looks like a 3000 GT from the rear, right? But the front, from the front, what do you think it looks like? What do you think the front? Yep, an RX-7 ish. It's a screamer 180 horsepower, inline 4, 1.4 liter, rear-wheel drive, manual gearbox. No, unfortunately the headlights don't work, they are just cosmetics, unfortunately. W24 engine would look like, I don't know actually. So this car is a little bit special because I wanted to try something, like a rotary engine which revs really high and looks Japanese somehow, like 3000 GT, RX-7, get the lot. And this is called the 10,000 GT. Revs to the moon, drives really nice. W engine, basically. Yes, I know what's a W engine. The same engine as the Bugatti. Yes, this is the Top Gear test course. Yes. So as I've mentioned before, this thing has a 4-cylinder, as you can see, an inline 4 engine, which drives crazy. All right, so let's test one of our crazy cars. Where is the? All right, where is this? The Britland. Alright, here we go. This is the car that we have designed in this live stream, which is the Britland, as you can see. Oh, look at the black smoke. Because we are pushing, a little too much fuel. That's why some black smoke will come out, as you can see. Oh, what happened? Oh my god, look at that! Oh my goodness! Hello, the exhaust dropped. Oh my goodness, the exhaust! The exhaust fell down. Fa- Oh my goodness, the exhaust fell down. Oh my goodness. Let's try again. Alright, no exhaust. We are running without an exhaust. Wow, no exhaust. Yep, great system indeed. Oh, look at that. Weight reduction, bro. Do you play controller? I use controller. I use a variable controller. Hello, exhaust. I've missed you. Wow, this thing is actually very fun. Very, very fun to drive. And accelerates hard. Look at the acceleration. Nice. Yeah, of course. Of course it can do a J-turn easily. Not every car, Mr. Elhang GT, not every car. Like for example, the previous car that you have seen, like the 10,000 GT, and all the cars in the previous video, all of them had exhaust systems, and no, they didn't fall off. Only this. Alright, let's change the car. Can I do a rollover? No, of course not. Let's move on and change the car. Let's see, what other car should we go with? Let's go with the Velour. This should be nice to try. Do you think the exhaust will fall on this one also? No, the exhaust did not fall off. Look at that. Look at that, since we have side exhaust. Remember, we have side, look at that, we have side exhaust, right? So look at the smoke, we have like side smoke action. Look at that. Wow, I love it. Look at that classic baby over there. Can it do a burnout? Not much, but it's nice. So we have only 2 gears, 2 gear automatic. So as you can see, this is second gear and that's it. Oh, the brakes. The granddad is drifting. This thing, I forgot. No, I don't think a Mopar is in it. Look at that, the granddad is drifting. Where is the tow hitch in automation? I can't find it. I found it in the, what is it, the miscellaneous or what? the miscellaneous fixtures, I think. So we can actually shift it manually. Oh, this thing that wants to spin out. A European classic car. Yes, I did. I did the classic hatchbacks before. I did, my friend, Mr. Fluffy, Fluffly, Bluefly. I don't know. So yes, I did try to make some European classic hatchbacks in the GTI challenge. Oh my God, the exhaust did fall down. Fell down because we went over a bump. The exhaust did actually fall down because I went over a bump. Wow, that's rubbish actually. So far the cars that the exhaust is falling down, those are the cars that we have exported today. But the cars that I did export like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, the exhaust system is not falling down. Like the 10,000 GT, this has fully on exhaust underneath and it did not fall down. Yeah, but the cars that we did today, like the what is it? Like the Velour and the what is it? This Britland whatever. Yeah, these exhausts are falling down, unfortunately. Let's try this, the Krakuso, which is an off-roader. Oh my God, look at the smoke. Wow, it's actually nice. Yep, exhaust is down again. Let's see, traction control off. Reset the car again. Over rev, the engine explodes. Yes, I know. Look at that softy suspension. I hate this new fix. Sometimes developers they just ruin the game. Wow, it's really torquey. Yeah, I know. I don't worry. I will go off-road. I just want to test the engine RPM. Can you imagine the stick driving this? Let's try. I want to lock the differentials to do massive skids. Hit a bump and do a rollover. Alright, let's see what we can do. So yes, with locking differentials, yes, it will spin out. Exhaust is gone. Oops, the engine is off. This thing wants to drift, but the softy suspension is ruining the fun. So let's test. Headlights working, indicators not working at the front, working on the sides and the rear. Exhaust is down. Yep. Alright, let's test something else. Someone actually did ask me for a muscle beast. So this is the Strike 453 Mopar, I think. Look at that. Yeah. This thing actually corners nice, not bad. This thing called the Strike has a 453 Mopar in it. .450 horsepower, as I quite remember. Sounds good, drives really good. Oh, over the lines, not really appropriate, but Mopar on the Top Gear test track. Oh yes. Of course, no ABS. Disc brakes all around. This car is from 1967. You know, in automation game. All right. Absolutely crazy. As you can see, the exhaust is still on, which is really awesome. So let's do some celebrating donut and move on to another map. Alright, let's move on to another map and test more cars. So what other map would you like to see? What other map would you like to see? Yeah. What other map? So yeah, since we did those crazy cars, what I was wondering is let's see like some drag racing action. Let's see some drag racing action really. I want to try and see the drag racing times. Yeah, we will do some off-road in a minute, but I want to see this one, the Britland 600T. Like, what kind of quarter mile this thing can do. The San Francisco map. You mean this, West Coast? Yeah. We will move on it, you know, in a bit. But first, let's do some drag racing, and then go and do some off-roading after it. It's gonna be fun. I'm having so much fun. What time it is? Wow, it's 11 right now. It's 11:49 p.m. here, which is really awesome. We've started at 9 p.m. at Friday, and now we are coming up to Saturday. All right, so let's see how this thing will perform. Nice acceleration. Wow, not bad. Not bad indeed. 11.3. So this thing actually did beat the F-150 Raptor, which has 1,000 horsepower. This thing with 600 horsepower have beaten that, which is absolutely crazy. Also, the Lamborghini Diablo, this one, this Britland GT, the 600T has beaten that also. The Roomba V8 is dead. The Crown Base is dead, of course. That's really awesome. 11.3, 600 horsepower, Boxer 6 twin turbo. I'm really impressed. Let's try the... What else did we make? Yes, the Velour. Yes, I know. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's try this off-roader. I'm really curious to see the... Yeah, I actually made a car after it reached 620. You know, it will smoke the turbos. Yeah. The Velour. Yeah, I'm gonna test the Velour after. I'm really curious. Let's see. Now this is the off-roader. It has 4x4. Let's see if the 4x4 system can take it. Oh my god, wheelie! Wheelie! Have you seen the wheelie? This thing can do a wheelie! You good? 13 seconds. Yeah, it's not really the best one, but this thing can do a wheelie. I want to see it again. But let me try and lock the differentials. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, wheelie! Let's try again. Let's try again. One more last time, guys. Look at the front tires, right? Oh my god, wheelie! 13.8. Alright, 13.8. Wheelie! Can you imagine showing up to the drag race and you're driving this? People will laugh at you, but when they see the wheelie, they will just cry. Alright, let's try the Velour. Now this is the Velour is a race. Yes, it has a 300 horsepower V8, the Velour, but it has a lazy gearbox, 2-speed automatic. So I'm not really expecting a good number, but 300 horsepower, who knows? Wheelie bar. Is there a wheelie bar? Can I fit a wheelie bar? I really don't think so. So this is the Velour. Neutral drop it. Oh my god, no wheel spin at all. No, that's it. That's it. The gearbox says I'm done. Oh my god, 16 seconds. So this thing has a 300 horsepower, but the Crown base with 225 horsepower has beaten it. You know, is more fast, like a full second fast, because better gearbox. Wow, that's rubbish. So anything else we need to test? Anything else? Do you want to see anything else, my friends, before we get out? Anything else you want to see? Like the 10,000 GT, for example, the Aora Speed, the Eagle V8. You want to see anything turbocharged, anything on the drag race before we move on? Tiala Racer. Alright. Tiala Racer. This thing grips like super glue. I mean, really hard, like a super glue. The Aora. Alright, after it. The muscle car. Alright, so we have Aora and then the muscle car after this. Should be impressive. Now the Aora is very fast because this thing is just grips hard. Alright. Oh my god. .2. Oof! Look at that, second place. On the previous video, it used to be 9.3. Now this is 9.2. So we got even faster. Yeah, it hooks really hard and then it just fly. It's not a fake Miata, my friend. It's a racing Miata. It's the carbon fiber is the chassis is carbon fiber. The body, everything is carbon fiber. It has a rear diffuser and just fly. Yes, it looks somehow like a crazy Miata, but yeah, 0 to 100 I think in 2.1 seconds in BeamNG.drive. In automation game it's like 2.3, but in BeamNG.drive it's like 2.1. So the next, the people suggest the Aora. Alright, let's see. Now this is the Aora is a car that I love. It has 1,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated V12. The Aora, yes, the Aora, I'm not kidding, it has 1,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated V12. No turbos, none of that boring rubbish. Add fuel to it, you will get 1,000 horsepower. No turbos, nothing. And of course, everyone loves the Aora because it looks absolutely crazy. What's your least favorite car? Well, lots of cars are my least favorite cars because, for example, when they lack you know the you know some of the fixtures, when they lack the styling, those are my least favorite cars. No, wait. We need to disable traction control. Here we go. Oh my god, it's not really stable. 8 seconds. 8.851 seconds. Who said look like a bullfrog? Yeah, my friends, this bullfrog can do 8.8 seconds. You know, shy fast. Look at that. 0.051 of a second slower than the Gladiator 1000. Yeah, my friends. Absolutely crazy. This thing is just fast, really fast. Don't laugh at this because this thing is really fast. Alright, who suggested also the muscle car? Muscle car, here we go. So we have two muscle cars. We have the Strike 453 Mopar and we have the Proton 302 Ford Mustang Boss. I mean, this is not a Mustang, I know. This is a four-door, you know, classic sedan, but it has the Ford Boss in it. So let's try the muscle car and then the Gladiator 1000. Yes, Proton, my friend. Yeah. The Proton, I made the 3 versions of it. One with a tiny Nissan engine, I think the A10, which is a tiny inline 4 engine. Another version with a Volvo engine. And the third version with a Ford Boss engine, 302. Yep. It's not going to be really fast, to be honest, because this thing hooks hard. My first stream ever? Wow, that was very long. So it's a 14 seconds car. It's not really impressive. It's a 14 seconds car, really. Not much impressive, to be honest with you, but I think I made... Let's see, this is the Strike. I think I went faster. I forgot when, but I went faster. Let's go Proton with max engine. Can you imagine that? Alright, let's go Proton and then Gladiator 1000. See the difference. Gladiator 1000 just flies off the line. Yeah, I think it got bogged down, unfortunately. I mean, I dropped the RPM hard. I mean, I laid into it, shifted, but unfortunately it bogged down. It needs more. It needs actually more gearing, or less gearing, more gearing. Yeah, it needs more wheel spin. My next stream, my friend, it's every Friday. Every Friday at 9 p.m. If I'm free, I don't have anything, I will just go live. So this is the Proton. Then this thing, as you can see, has under the hood. This thing has a 302 Ford Boss V8 under the hood, official. All the specs, all the bore and stroke, compression ratio, all of it is just realistic. So let's see. Yep, bogged again, unfortunately. "15 seconds, 15.4. Yeah, it's not really that fast. This thing bogs down really hard. The engine looked flushed inside the engine bay, yeah. Alright, so people wants to see the Gladiator 1000. Alright, let's see how the Gladiator will fly. Without the bug is quite good. You mean yeah, without the bugging down. Yeah, I know. It's not bad actually. This thing accelerates nicely and drives fast. The Proton actually can reach high speeds for its classic time. Now this is the Gladiator 1000, a 7-liter twin-turbo V12 and V8 engine. Sorry, V8. This thing is a drift machine. It can rip hard on every single corner, and it can be an amazing drag car. So yep, it's a little bit slower, as you can see, 8.9. In the previous video I made 8.8 as you can see. So with a little practice you can actually launch it very good. So if you want to try again, here we go. Let's try and launch it harder. Yeah, still 8.9. So launching it, so yes, so launching the Gladiator 1000 like at max RPM, it's not really good. We need to launch it like mid RPM. But you see, it's as you can see in the previous video, 8.8. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But it's still one of my fastest and craziest cars ever. So which car would you like to see next? Which car would you like to see next? Is the chat still working? Because I'm not seeing any new comments really. Let me see. Let me check it on my phone. The chat is still working. Oh my god, the chat has stopped working a long time ago. So the next stream, can you make a 2005 Ford Mustang? Body is 1985 coupe. That looks like a 2005 Mustang. All right, I will try and make it this week. Hopefully, I'll try. You have Streamlabs? What do you mean Streamlabs? Someone needs to make a mod where you can put the engine in the back of a ute. Wow, can you imagine that? Did you make a car out of the 3000 horsepower engine? Which one? The V12 King? Or what? Lol, hi, hello Mr. AAB. Can you read us? Yes, I'm reading you right now. Where can we see the V16, not the King, the V16 Queen, you mean the car? It's in my computer, it's somewhere and on the backup folder. It's on the backup folder, but I was afraid to open it in the in Automation Game on the new version because the mods are not there yet. You know, I don't want to break it. That's why I didn't open it. So my friend, it's Saturday. It's officially 12:02 a.m. Unfortunately, I need to go. I mean, it's getting very late. I need to do many things before I go to sleep. I apologize because I really wanted to go, you know, to take the Karoski thing. I really wanted to take it off-roading, but unfortunately, yeah, that's our time for tonight. Can we see it, the V16 Queen? All right, on the next stream, why not? On the next live stream, my friend Mr. Fishboy, I will show you the V16 Queen. I can do that. It's okay. Hello, Mr. Koto Chill. I apologize if you missed the live stream because I'm leaving. Unfortunately, it's very late, and I just want to do. What's that? Streamlabs is a donation streaming website that Twitch streamers use, unlike YouTube or other. It takes very small cut of most of money gets to the streamer. That's cool. Well, why not? Maybe I'll try it someday. Not now. Maybe when I have more subscribers, you know, because it's still not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be rude, you know, asking people for money. And of course not. I mean, if you want to support the channel, of course, the link in the description below for my Patreon page if you want to support the channel. But you know, right now, I will check it out. Thank you for your suggestion. I will check it out, and I will see you very soon, my friends. So thank you so much for watching, my friends. Thank you so much for joining in. If you want to support the channel, again, the link in the description below. You can download all my crazy cars, all of them. You can find them over there, download them, play them in your BeamNG.drive game. So thank you so much, Mr. Fishboy. Thank you so much, my friends, all of you for joining in. Wow, my phone just died when I was reviewing your name. So thank you so much, Mr. Facepalm, Mr. Elhang, Mr. AAB, Mr. AndZ Gaming. All of you, my friends, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I had so much fun. Right now, the timer is saying 179 minutes of live streaming. That was really crazy. So don't forget, my friends, to hit that thumbs up always. Watch my previous videos. If you have any suggestions, like tell me on Discord. The link also in the description below for my Discord. You can chat with me when I'm awake, of course. And you can participate in my challenges, future challenges. And of course, when you guys support my channel on Discord, when you sign up to my Discord, you will give me more motivation to do more crazy videos, more crazy challenges, and so on. So I really appreciate it, and I will give my biggest thank you to all my current Patreon subscribers. You guys are awesome supporting the channel. I will see you very soon, my friends. Have a crazy and great weekend, and goodbye for now, my friends.